Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out how you can make more money. I've got 7 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is this house, drawing of a house. Group 2 is a bar of chocolate. Group 3 is a garden and some birds. Group 4 is an orange. Group 5 is some fishes. Group 6 is a magic cauldron. And finally, group 7 is some peacocks. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. All the timestamps will be in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you in your reading. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy it. And thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed. I'm so grateful to have you all here. See you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the house. Let's see what cards you have. From the Thoth Tarot, you have the Knight of Wands, Success, which is the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Discs, and the Ten of Swords, which is called Ruin. From the Good Tarot, you have the High Priestess, and the Ace of Earth, and the Seven of Fire. And from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have New Beginnings, and Truth. And then I've got some channeled messages for you. And you have time for doing new business. Try and do a different thing. Buy less. A beautiful product. And then some sort of thing. That's helpful, Spirit. Yeah, with a beautiful product, I feel like some of you, and the Ace of Earth here, and New Beginnings, I do feel like some of you guys might. And time for doing new business. Maybe some of you guys have something that you make, especially if it's like a beauty product. I'm seeing like if you guys make your own skincare products or like hair butters or something. I'm seeing that you might be able to sell that, or just any kind of new business with the Ace of Earth here. I'm seeing there might be something you can make, like a physical product that you can make and sell money from. And also time for doing new business. I feel like some of you might already be in business selling something, or yeah, I feel like selling something. And I feel like you might be able to get some new clients, or like new customers, or make a big sale or something. You might have a lead that you haven't looked into, potentially. If you're looking for a job or anything, you could definitely find one really easily with the Six of Pentacles here. And also with buy less, I feel like it might be a case of, to get more money, you might have to take them more money from like somewhere where it's not needed. Like say if you're spending a lot of money on, I don't know, something you don't need. Or maybe getting the expensive version of things where it doesn't really make much difference getting the expensive version. You could just get a cheaper version and you wouldn't notice. Or it might just be that you're buying a lot of unnecessary stuff and Spirit thinks that you should not do that anymore. I do think with try and do a different thing and new beginnings, I think there's something that you haven't tried yet, that you might not have even thought of yet. And with Truth and the High Priestess, I feel like the answers for what that is are within you. I think if you meditate and take some time out, you can probably find what that is. With the Seven of Fire, I feel like hard work will get you more money as well. And I also feel like you need to think kind of differently with this unicorn here. Yeah, I feel like you need to kind of dream and believe and imagine something creative, especially with a beautiful product. It kind of looks like a sculpture, so I feel like some of you might make sculptures or something, especially if it's like little animal figurines. That's really random, but maybe someone does that. The Knight of Wands, some of you might be very creative, and there might be something you can do like physically, or it could be something to do with like sports. And again, I'm seeing like, I don't know, this horse is in the same kind of stance as the unicorn. It feels like you need to shoot, like aim upwards with a lot of force, because I feel like there's something really amazing that you guys can do. And I think you need to have some belief in yourself, because with the Ten of Swords here, it might be that a lot of things have failed in the past for you guys. And I think you need to let go of some negative beliefs and develop more confidence so that you can actually try out your ideas. With new beginnings, it definitely feels like, and the Ten of Swords, I feel like what you're doing currently is not the best. With try and do a different thing, like it might be like your current job or your current business opportunity is just not really going anywhere. And I feel like if you look within yourself, you would find that. I think you already know if that's for you. Like maybe the company that employs you is not really doing so great, and you kind of know that, and it might be time to get out. I do feel like for a lot of you it's starting a business. That's what you need to do. Start a business. And with new beginnings, Truth, and the High Priestess, I feel like some of you might be able to help other people to kind of start afresh. Like maybe some of you are like counselors or something like that, like even tarot readers. Maybe it might be that you could do that as like a side hustle. Or like teaching, something where you educate people and kind of spark ideas in other people, I'm seeing. That kind of thing might be able to make you money. You might be able to start a business doing something like that. Or something creative, or like a physical product, I'm seeing. Something beautiful, Spirit says. So it could be like a beauty product, strongly I'm seeing. Especially skincare. I don't know why I'm getting a vibe like maybe some of you make some sort of like skin butter. And it might have been a lot of trial and error, and I feel like you might have found something like a really good formula that worked. Sorry, Group 1, my video cut out. But that was pretty much all I have for you. I think if you listen to your intuition, you'll be able to find what this new beginning is for you. I think a good idea would be starting any kind of business, but look within and find what it is for you. So thank you so much for watching, Group 1. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to let me know how that resonated with you in the comments. And like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you're new here, don't forget to check out the other content on my channel, because some of that might resonate with you as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the chocolate. Let's see what cards you have. From the Thought Tarot, you have the Queen of Discs, Luxury, which is the Four of Cups, and the Prince of Wands. From the Good Tarot, you have the Nine of Air, the Emperor, and the Seven of Water. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Happiness and Relaxation. Then you have some channeled messages, and you have Let go of things which don't serve you. Good news. There is going to be a lucky win. Ooh. Don't worry. And find more peace, and the answers will come. So you're definitely with relaxation and happiness. You guys don't need to worry at all. And Spirit is saying, don't worry. There's going to be a lucky win and good news. So yeah, I feel like you guys are worrying right now with the Nine of Air here. And I feel like you might be sticking to like a really strict budget currently and trying to decide what you can afford and can't afford. And some of you might have been playing the lottery or something and you're going to win, I'm seeing. And some of you it could be like a payout or something, like a payout from a job or something along those lines. And I'm also seeing some of you might have a business that you've been working really hard on, and you're not going to have to work so hard soon. With the Four of Cups, in this deck it's called Luxury, so I do feel like things are going to get a lot better for you without you really having to try too hard. With the Prince of Wands, even though it's saying don't worry, I feel like if you still like do what excites you, do what you're passionate about, look for opportunities that excite you. If you're out of work, say, just don't worry and do what makes you happy. And I feel like you'll get something really good. And it will feel like a big lucky win. And find more peace and the answers will come. I definitely think if you are stressing about money, it's the wrong place to be able to get any. It's the wrong place to be able to find a really good job. It will throw you off your equilibrium if you're like trying to think about all your problems at once, and they will start piling on top of you, which is what I'm seeing has been happening with you guys. When that happens, you can't, like say you're looking for a job from that mind state, the sort of job you'll find will be just something to pay the bills. It won't be something that is actually fulfilling for you. So I'm seeing the more you can just avoid worrying and just be relaxed, be at peace, and then whatever you're meant to do will just come to you. I feel like the answer will just come to you. And I feel like you just feel inspired to do what you need to do and to be in the right place at the right time, to find the right opportunities. I'm seeing you can relax, definitely, with the Queen of Discs here. It feels like you have enough right now, even though you're worrying. I feel like you may be worrying like preemptively, like just in case something goes wrong in the future. With let go of things which don't serve you, it could be that you're currently spending money on things which don't serve you. Could be alcohol with the Four of Cups there. But it doesn't have to be, it could be anything. Could be clothes as well with the Queen of Discs there. But yeah, I'm seeing strongly it could be partying with the combination of the Seven of Water, Prince of Wands, and Four of Cups, and the Nine of Air. So you guys might be partying a lot, and it could be expensive, because it is expensive. If you go out a lot, it ends up being really, really expensive. And I feel like that's just a complete... Like, you have nothing to show for it, and a lot of the time you don't even remember the night very well the next day, especially if you're drinking. So I would say try and just be peaceful. Try and want for less, I would say. Try and just be happy with what you have and where you are and be comfortable. And I think then you'll realise that there's not as much to worry about. I think if you can cut out a lot of your expenses, then you'll realise that you actually have enough to go around. But besides that, I think there's some kind of win or blessing or good news coming in. So it could be like just a lucky windfall for some of you guys. It could be a new job. For some of you guys, it could be like an investment or a big sale if you have a business, something like that. And I'm seeing the more at rest you are, the more you'll be able to go out and find the right things for you. And the more you'll know what you're doing, the more you'll know what you should do and what to spend your money on. But yeah, definitely if you have things that you do which are not really very things that you spend money on that are not really very satisfying or not necessary and not really rewarding, stop doing that. Just save that money and chill. Take the time and chill. I hope you enjoyed that group too. Don't forget to let me know in the comments how that resonated with you. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading, because that really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. And if you're new here, don't forget to check out the other content on my channel. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Garden and Birds. Let's see what cards you have. From the Thoth Tarot you have the Moon, Sorrow, which is the Three of Swords, and the Three of Wands, which is called Virtue. From the Good Tarot you have the Messenger of Water, which is like the Knight of Cups, the Four of Water, and the Five of Earth. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle you have Going Forward and Potential. Now finally I have some channeled messages for you guys. Well, actually I only have one for you guys, but it's a really nice one. Money is going to come by itself. There is going to be much of it. There's a very heavy energy with these cards. I'm seeing that you guys are really worrying right now. You guys are really stressing. You're looking to the future and trying to think what to do. And I feel like your material situation is really hard right now. Really, really stressful. And you might be struggling with another person. Both of you not having enough right now. And I feel like you might have missed some opportunities to do things which... maybe things which you wanted to do, things which you were passionate about. And maybe you have like a lot of unmet potential. But I feel like there's a lot of hope for the future for you guys, and you might be feeling quite hopeless right now. But I'm seeing that there's money coming by itself. There's loads of money coming. I don't know how it's coming, but I'm seeing that money's coming in the future, and you won't have to worry. I'm seeing that some of you guys with the Moon here, you might have like a gift. Especially if it's a gift of like healing other people's pain, I'm seeing, or seeing the future. I'm seeing that that might be able to make you some money. And I'm also seeing like creative talents that you might have, potential. I feel like there's unmet potential in you guys. Potential that you haven't realized that you have yet. And I feel like you will. I feel like you will. I feel like you're gonna get some time to meditate and be with your feelings and to kind of explore this potential that you have. And I feel like you'll figure out what your secret hidden talents are. And I feel like you do have a lot with the moon here and potential. And the messenger of water, and it could strongly be like a psychic gift I'm seeing. Or it could be like a healing gift. Or you could be counselors or something. But I'm strongly seeing that you just don't have to worry, and you are very worried right now. And this reading's just to tell you there's a lot of potential for the future for you guys. And a lot of money's gonna come in. And just don't worry, I feel like keep exploring your potential, keep developing your talents, and just thinking positively about the future as much as you can and trying to tune into your intuition. Take some time alone as much as you can. I feel like you might be, for some of you guys, you might be in like a struggling relationship that's causing you a lot of pain right now. And I feel like you might need to take time alone away from that in order for you to figure out what you're doing. It might be that it's like clouding your judgment. I do see things are going to be better in the future, and just keep trying to make plans. Keep trying to make plans and trust that money's coming in, and you're going to realize some talents that you've never realized that you had before. And the future's very bright, guys. I just think you need to get through this hard time that you're currently going through. It is going to be a little bit of a difficult time, but when you get to the other side, it's going to be really amazing. So just don't worry, guys. Try and stay as positive as you possibly can. I really hope that resonated with you guys. Please let me know in the comments and like and subscribe, because that really, really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, please check out the other content on my channel, because some of that might resonate with you as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the orange. Let's see what cards you have. From the Thoth Tarot, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and Strength, which is the Nine of Wands. So not the Strength, the major card, but the Nine of Wands. And then you have Adjustment, which is, this is Justice. From the Good Tarot, you have Justice again. Wow. Interesting. The Moon. A lot of major cards, guys. This is very important for you, I think. And then the Ten of Earth. Wow, nice. Very nice cards so far. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Focus and Blessings. Really nice, guys. And I just looked at the time and it was 11:11 as I said that. Lovely. And then you have some channeled messages. Ooh, you have Play, Light, Signs, House, Right, and Garden. Very interesting. What I'm seeing first of all with House and the Ten of Earth and Justice, I feel like some of you might have like a spare bedroom or extra space that you're not using in your house, and you might be able to rent that out. To somebody, it might be a little bit annoying having an extra person in your house, but I feel like there might be a space in your house where they could, a space that's like completely concealed from you, if you know what I mean, so they can like enter and exit without you even knowing they're there, kind of thing. I know that's really specific and that's not for everyone. I'm also seeing with play, you guys should loosen up a bit, lighten up a little bit, try and find pleasure in life, try and find what you enjoy. And I think with the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like, and signs, I feel like the universe will kind of guide you. If you enjoy your life more, I think the universe will guide you towards what you're meant to be doing. With right, some of you guys might be authors or poets, musicians, teachers, something where you use the written word or spoken word, and you could maybe make some money from that. With garden, also maybe some of you, if you do have like a lovely garden with flowers, maybe you could sell flower arrangements, or maybe people would like to visit your garden if it's really, really beautiful. I'm seeing maybe you do have a really beautiful garden, some of you. Blessings here. I'm seeing, yeah, definitely focus on your blessings. Focus on what's good, and I feel like when you're in a high vibration, the universe shows you a lot of signs. Like when you have this nice light energy, the universe will show you a lot of signs when you feel playful, I feel like. And with justice here twice, I feel like we should focus on that. I think focus on what's good, focus on what's right, and I feel like you'll be blessed with a lot of money if you do the right kind of things. And I feel like some of you, there might be money owed to you, I'm seeing, for some of you, and you might need to like write to somebody to ask them for your money back, maybe. It's again quite specific. And I also feel like there might be some things that you're not really aware of right now. Like it could be like hidden talents, or it could be hidden, like maybe, for example, say you have like an old bank account that you've forgotten about. It could be something like that, or like you know, all that missold PPI stuff that was happening a few years ago. Maybe it's something like that, and there's some money you can claim back that you didn't know that would actually really be helpful. Yeah, some of you might need to move house as well. It might be your house is really expensive, and you might be able to find somewhere better that's more affordable. With justice here twice, it could be about just balancing your money better. And some of you could be bookkeepers as well, I'm seeing. With justice there twice, it could be like bookkeeping for other people, potentially. Could make you some money. With focus, I really think there are a lot of things that you could do. You just need to think about it. Just think about like what talents you have, what blessings do you have, what gifts were you given, and what can you do with them? I do feel some sort of like creative talents here that you might have, with right as well. With garden, maybe you guys could do other people's gardens for them. If you have a green thumb, that might be something you could do. I do feel like there is like a path that you're on your way to and you're being guided to. And I think there's like a light kind of, it's gonna sound really weird to some of you, but I feel like you're kind of following a light forward. And I feel like there's a lot of guidance coming to you from your dreams and from your subconscious. I feel like very strongly. I feel like the energy of the moon will be really powerful for you. That might sound weird again to some of you, but I feel like that might help you to manifest more money. I feel like there's a lot of brightness, there's a lot of light stuff, and there's a lot of like good things that you can do, that you guys can do. And I feel like that will naturally attract money towards you. With the Nine of Wands, you might have to wait a while. Like I'm seeing there might be quite a lot of money owed to you, and you might have to wait a little while until it comes. But it definitely will come. With right and signs, there might be some like paperwork you need to sign. potentially. There might be some more work you can do from home with house here. With play, some of you guys could be actors or you could be musicians maybe. And it's telling you to play, like play your instrument or act in a play. And it was 717 when I looked, which is a very spiritual number. So I think some of you strongly could be musicians and you need to play your instrument. I feel like, yeah, the more you play, I feel like opportunities will come to you. Well, the more you do whatever you're passionate about, it doesn't have to be music. I think things will come, opportunities will come, Spirit will bless you with opportunities. You just need to kind of be happy and follow the signs and do what's good, do what's right. If someone owes you money, ask them for it back. And I think you'll get it back soon. Focus on all the blessings and think about your talents. Think about your talents and try and balance things. Try and balance your expenditure to make sure you're sticking to your budget. And think about ways you could make money from your home or your garden, potentially, or the written word. I really hope you enjoyed that group 4. Please let me know in the comments how that resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, that really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, please check out the other content on my channel. Some of that might resonate with you too. Thanks so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the fishes. Let's see what card you have. From the Thoth Tarot you have the Tower, the Hermit, and the Ace of Discs. From the Good Tarot you have the Queen of Air, the Ace of Fire, and the Queen of Water. Interesting, 2 queens. And then from the Sacred Destiny Oracle you have Pleasure and Power. Very nice combination. And finally I have some channel messages for you. And you have Family, Say, Friday, and Parents. Interesting. I feel like, yeah, with family and parents here, I do feel like there might be people in your family who can help you right now. And some of you might be really, really young, and it might be that you can like earn money by doing things for people in your family for right now. Like maybe people have some chores that you can do for them. I'm seeing for some of you guys, things have changed a lot recently. With the Tower here, like you've been through a massive transformation. And maybe you're like looking for a new job right now. It might be that you're kind of in between things after something's ended, and I'm seeing that there will be... Oh, sorry about that. I'm seeing that there will be a new opportunity. Some of you, I feel like you've been putting out job applications and you'll get some news on like Friday. Whenever you watch this, it will be a Friday. For some of you also, I feel like if you are really young, it might be like a Friday job you can do or something like that. Or like a weekend, something you can do with your weekend. Or something to do with like entertainment or something to do with the weekend, Friday. With Pleasure and Power, I feel like you have a lot of power, first of all. And I also feel like there's a lot of power in you doing what you're happy with and thinking about that. With Say here, I feel like some of you guys need to ask for help. Like you might just be going through a transitional period where you're like waiting for some money to come in. Potentially it might be like you're just waiting for payday and you don't have enough to tide you over and you just need to ask somebody. I feel like a lot of you guys have really generous parents who'd love to help you out. They might have some advice for you as well. Your parents just might have some good suggestions for you if you talk to them. With the Queen of Air, I do feel like there's somebody, and the Hermit, there might be somebody who can give you some advice. And it could be that you guys give good advice. With the Ace of Fire, I feel like there's the creative thing. And with pleasure as well, I do feel like there's a creative thing, something that you love to do. And it's like something new that's like sparked your interest. Or it will, if it hasn't yet. I'm strongly feeling something creative with the Queen of Water here. And also strongly feeling that somebody can help you. There might be somebody who can support you at this time. I feel like you have to kind of go with the flow a bit and kind of let things change and let new opportunities emerge and maybe ask for help from people around you while you're going through it. But you have 2 aces here. So I strongly feel like you need to, if you're not already coming up with something new or creating something new, I feel like you should be. It's like a really blessed time for you to be doing something new. And I feel like it will come from your mind and your heart. And definitely do what you enjoy. Some of you might need to like move back to your parents' house, and then you won't have to pay, like hopefully you won't have to pay any rent to them, and you'll just be able to focus on doing what you like and not have to think about money so much, and just wait and see what inspires you. I strongly feel like some of you guys just need to ask for some help right now. And I strongly feel like you need to kind of let yourself be guided towards what is enjoyable and what is your new opportunity, because there's something really exciting that can make you money. There's a lot of potential, and I feel like it's something you enjoy that you can do. And there'll be a lot of power in it when you find out what it is. Some of you guys have like a really powerful gift that's kind of emerging. I feel like it's kind of sparking right now. And definitely get excited. Once you get past this shocking, whatever's crashing down and collapsing around you, I think you'll have a period of introspection. And I would say while you're like in between, it would be good to ask for some help from people around you who love you, who you can trust, and see if they have any advice for you, and see if they can actually like physically, materially support you. And during this time you can discover your passion, discover what you're really good at, discover where you can make the most impact, and discover what things that you can do that have the most effect in the world and that people value the most, if you know what I mean, and focus on those things. That's regardless of like if you're going through a hard time right now. It might just be that you need to focus on what is most powerful at this time. I think that's all I have for you, Group 5. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. Please let me know in the comments how that resonated. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, please check out the other content on my channel. Some of that might resonate with you as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Cauldron. Let's see what cards you have. From the Thoth Tarot, you have the 8 of Swords, which is called Interference. The 6 of Cups, which is called Pleasure. Chariot. From the Good Tarot you have, ooh, interesting, the Chariot. The Messenger of Fire. And the Eight of Water. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle you have Purification and Leadership. And then finally you have some channeled messages, and you have anything which is necessary will be. Resources find you at the right time. And create things which will be useful for people. Yeah, I feel a strong creative energy with this card. It's growth, something growing. With the Messenger of Fire, very creative energy. And then you have the Chariot twice, which is really significant. So you guys are really, really ambitious, I'm seeing. You guys are really determined. You guys have a lot of plans and a lot of things that you want to achieve. And I feel like you already know what you're doing and where you're going. And I feel like you're really, really motivated to get there. And if not, then that's what you need to do. You need to be like driven. Focus on what you want and go after it. Aggressively like pursue what you want. So if you're trying to get a job, then you need to be constantly putting out applications. And maybe follow up with emails. Be that person who's like determined. Maybe even approach employers directly who are not hiring, but just approach them and be like, look, this is what I can do. Do you want me? Whatever it is, whether or not you're looking for a job, I'm seeing that your determination will get you very far. Your ambition, your drive. I'm seeing that you don't really need to worry. I feel like whenever your funds start to get low, whenever you start to run out of things, I feel like something will just come. I feel like that's how it will work for you guys. And I'm also feeling like Spirit, I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to have too much right now, because I feel like Spirit wants you to create things. And I feel like there might be something about you only having, I feel like you have what is necessary and not much more than that. And that's kind of spiritually what you're meant to have right now. And I feel like in time you'll have more. And I feel like things will one day be more abundant for you guys. With pleasure here, I definitely do see that you'll have a lot of really great experiences, and you will achieve a lot of abundance and a lot of pleasure and a lot of good experiences. And I'm seeing with the Cauldron here, you can create things. And I think that's why Spirit doesn't want you to have too much right now, because Spirit wants you to be, like, think about if you're born really rich, you're less likely to ever want to hand make things and learn those kind of skills. Whereas if you grow up poor, you probably know how to do a lot of things already because you had to. For example, like fixing clothes. Or if you can't afford clothes and you've had the experience of being poor, you probably have memories of like altering your clothes from last year to make them look new and to fit you again, so that people wouldn't realize you were just wearing the same clothes from last year, and so that they still fit you. That's the sort of thing I'm seeing. Like, there's some things that you can learn from the experience of just having what you need. And I feel like Spirit will always, always provide what you need. So don't worry. I feel like you are worried. And I think you need to relax a little bit. Because I'm seeing you are really ambitious and hardworking. And you do a lot. You're very, very, very hardworking. And you have a lot of ideas and a lot of creative talents. You are really good at things. And I think Spirit loves how creative you are. And I do think you make things which are useful. And you should do more of that. Focus on doing more of that. But be careful not to overexert yourself, because I feel like you have a tendency to become really exhausted. And I do feel like there might be some things you need to leave behind. Some of you with the Chariot, the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Water, I feel like some of you guys might need to move. You might need to relocate for better opportunities, maybe. And I do feel like opportunities, resources, everything will come to you at the time when it's right. So just know if you're just having enough and not much more right now, I do feel like there's a reason spiritually, and there may be something that you'll learn how to make or do that then will be really valuable for you in the future. I'm seeing that you wouldn't have got otherwise. With leadership, I definitely see like make your own opportunities, really reach out to people, promote yourself, take charge. Like, don't be passive. I'm seeing with the Eight of Swords here that you're having a lot of negative thoughts, and I feel like you let that stop you sometimes, and you feel like sometimes you feel like a victim in your life, and I feel like your power kind of slips away from you. But I'm seeing with the Double Chariot, you need to really claim your power. Be really confident. Don't take no for an answer, and go after what you want. Confidence will really help you. And you might have to, like, say you are applying for jobs, you might have to apply for loads until you find the right one, and just not give up no matter what. And also I'm seeing you might have to create opportunities. There might not be an opportunity for the thing that you're doing, but you might be doing something really different and new that nobody else has thought of before. And it might be that you need to sell it to people, kind of thing, and they don't know that they need it. Potentially. With the Six of Cups, there might be something you did in the past that you can go back to. And I'm also seeing to relax more and focus on simple pleasures. Try and simplify your life. If you're worried about money, just try and keep things really simple. And as long as you've got your basic needs met, which I'm seeing that you will, then just know that nothing else really matters. You can relax if you have a roof over your head and enough food to eat and you're warm. You know, you don't have to worry too much. Be careful with like social media and getting depressed because you're seeing what other people have. Because really, you've got what you need. And I feel like you can create things. You can create things. You guys are inspired. You guys are creative and you're resourceful. And I do feel like you have the power to create opportunities. So think about what people need. Think about what's useful and try and invent that, try and create that. Some of you guys might have invented something like a product. And yeah, I do feel like everything will happen at the right time, so just don't worry. Keep being creative, keep focusing on what you want and going after it. Create things, create opportunities. Don't let your negative thoughts stop you. Just focus on maintaining everything you need. And don't worry about trying to go too far, too fast. Just keep your simple needs met. Think about what you can create, what you can do, how you can make the world better. And I feel like in time, when it's the right time, everything will pay off for you guys. Everything will come together. Just keep going, don't worry. I really hope you enjoyed that group 6. Please let me know in the comments how that resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, that really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, please check out the other content on my channel, because some of that might resonate with you too. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Peacocks. Let's see what card you have. From the Thoth Tarot, you have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Very nice. From the Good Tarot, you have the Page of Earth, the Seven of Earth. And the Nine of Water. Wow, a lot of earth and water energy, very abundant. A lot of room for you guys to grow money, I would say, instantly. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have abundance, wow. And community. Yeah, you've got a lot of court cards. You've got 3 court cards, so I would say it might be that you can collaborate with people at this time. And then you have some channeled messages. And you have try and be receptive to things. Ooh, try and make a big thing. Do a thing. Spirit likes to be vague sometimes. A different way. Get a more high-paying job. With abundance here. On the Page of Earth, I do see a strong possibility you guys could get a better paying job. And I feel like with community here, it might be that someone in your network would have a good opportunity for you. I feel like your wishes can all come true. With abundance and the Nine of Water, wow, I mean, yeah. If there's some dream or creative thing, with try and make a big thing as well. And the Nine of Water, I definitely feel like you guys should focus on your dreams. You should focus on what you really want to happen. And I definitely strongly see like a lot of creative potential, creative energy. And the potential to bring a creative project to completion and start something new. And I feel like you guys already have some really amazing ideas in your head. And it's just about bringing that into reality. I feel like you just need to manifest your ideas into reality. You have some really solid ideas, I'm seeing. And I strongly see looking for jobs, getting more high-paying job. And you might have to wait a while. You might have to be patient, you might have to put out a lot of applications before you get the right one. But I would say don't apply for anything that's not what you want. See how she's just looking at this diamond. Keep your eyes on what it is you actually want. Don't settle for something small. Think really big. And I feel like even if you don't get the big thing, what you will get as a result of trying to manifest the big thing will be something really amazing. And with do a thing here, I just feel like do something. Just act on your ideas in some way. Don't just sit around thinking, but try it. Just try. Physically, materially, do something. I'm seeing you are thinking about all the opportunities at the moment and like trying to decide which one is worth your energy, which one's worth you investing in. And Spirit definitely wants you to focus on what gets you most excited, what's your dream, what fills you with joy, what would be the thing that you'd most want. And I do feel like there's a strong sense of other people around you being able to assist and working with other people. And I do feel like with the peacock here, like some of you can do something which is really impressive to other people and you need to do more of that. Definitely, and it could be like performing with all these cups cards. Performing. And it could be that you need to kind of spread it further with community here. So maybe take it online and try and promote your work. Spread the word about what you're doing. Share your ideas more with other people. Because there might be someone else. It might be that you have an idea and you don't have the means to like take it off the ground, but there could be someone around you who does. With try and be receptive to things, I do feel like what you're meant to be doing next and what will make you more money might be really different. It might be something you haven't done before, and you might kind of not know if it's... I'm seeing you might kind of question like, ooh, I don't know about that. But I'm seeing that you should be really receptive, because you might realise that it's actually something that would make you really happy. And I'm seeing you should focus on what you want, but don't let your daydreaming or like being too focused on what you want stop you from, like, say somebody offers you a really high paying job and it's not exactly what you want, but it's really, really high paying and it seems pretty cool. I'm seeing just be receptive. And yeah, you might have to do things a different way, but I'm seeing that you will be able to get something that is what you want, but it just might be that you have to like change some things. It will be really, really amazing, this thing. I see there's loads of potential here for you guys, especially creating things and making things and just applying for jobs. I feel like you can probably work on your CV a bit if you are applying for jobs. Try and articulate things in a really good way to make them sound really clean and interesting. I think daydreaming about what you want would be quite helpful right now, and it will help you to come up with ideas. But don't just sit around daydreaming. You need to like go out there and do something, plant some seeds to try and grow some stuff. But I'm seeing there's a lot of abundance in your future, and I do feel like you have something really special to offer the world. Something that only you can do, I would say. It could be something in your community that you do already. It could be some way you contribute to your community. Or it could be like creating a community. And I feel like, yeah, performing or like something where it's like other people want to see the thing that you can do, or like other people value the thing that you can do. I'm seeing that you just need to take steps to like put that out there more, I would say. And trust your intuition about what it is and really believe in your ideas. I'm seeing test them out in the real world and see which ones work, but try and do something big. Think about what you can do that's big. Think about what you can do that would make the community around you better, that would make the world better. I'm seeing. And I feel like there is a lot of abundance coming for you guys, and I feel like you do have the power to do something really amazing, something really impressive. This is a really great reading, Group 7. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments how this resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, that really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, then don't forget to check out the other content on my channel. Some of that might resonate with you too. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.